Just a fraction of movement back into the right-hander. The first runs of game 2 will come, and a fumble from the fielder will allow the second. Bertel always wanted to, he went immediately, and that's very, very good running between the wickets straight off the bat to stock up the leg side. They feel there's a bit of movement on offer. That is not the right line, and only half a hand from Amir Jangu down the leg side. 2 freebies. Were you surprised with the decision days ago, even they lost the toss that day?
Absolutely, and that's what the stats says. The team batting first have won most of the games, and with the strength they have in their fielding and the ball.
Again, not the right line, and well, the dream way for any batter to get off the mark, just where they love it most, right onto the pads. A tickle around the corner, and the first boundary goes to Asif Sheikh.
I was trying to get that swing. Blades just drifting a bit down outside the leg stump, just helping on its way. Asif Sheikh gets off the mark with a pretty neat shot. Just flicked it around the corner. Has been there, looking to close this game. Another win.
Right on the money, more like it from Blades to close out the first. It's 9 for none. Oh, now this is surely going to be trapped LBW. And Akil Hussain has Kushal Bertel twice in 2 matches. Tried to change the approach, dismissed attempting a cut in the opening T20. Tries to work it into the leg side, but he's trapped dead in front.
I was trying to play with that angle coming in. You'd see it was pushed in, and he was too late. Struck him right in front of the stumps, no doubt, thereby umpire Devendra Subedi. So Nepal has to lose their first wicket in the form of Kushal Bertel, who goes for 2. Nepal 10 for 1. In the power play. Being cautious there, Rohit, trying to force it in the offside, but it wouldn't be easy that with that incoming angle.
Such a skill, isn't it? The arm ball is something that he goes to an awful lot, and Nepal won't have had much exposure to Akil Hussain. You just see here, he comes wide of the crease, and look at how far this comes in. The initial line is almost out towards the guideline, and it swings in like a boomerang or a banana. Cleans him up. Exceptional bowling. And one captain dismisses the other. The pressure was building, and the West Indies, well, back into their groove in this second match.
Yeah, big mistake there by Rohit Podel. Trying to force it. Bringing out the big hoik in the leg side. A big gap between the bat and pad, and it goes through. Again, it's the captain Hussain who gets...
Hit it over extra cover, Asif Sheikh. Yet another boundary for him. Excellently played by Asif Sheikh over the extra cover.
Back to his good length. That's better, that's the length. Don't experiment too much initially. 52 for 3.
Yeah, as soon as he's been a bit full, they've attacked. They know the length they want to attack, and they're finding the angles nicely.
Up around the corner, and a very nervy first over for the youngster is dispatched away for 13. Nepal on the rise at 65 for 3.
Intensity is what I loved. A lot of men fast across the ground. They get to the ball quickly. They look hungry.
Swept very powerfully and swept for 4. A controlled stroke of the highest quality. Asif Sheikh going through the gears nicely. It's 80 for 3. Really good shot, this one.
Yeah, off the stumps, but he swept off length. Saw it was back into the pitch, and what I like about it is you rolled his wrist nicely, getting all all the bat over the ball and into the ground.
Here's another boundary, perhaps the first 6 of the innings. And this has been some lovely ball striking to go with 12 fours from Nepal.
Fantastic. Sandeep Zohra, 24 of 17. He has come back into the side. Second match he's playing in this series. Very well timed. He's a very elegant player, Sandeep. Brilliant. A 6 followed by a single. Pulled really well this time. The sound of the bat, fantastic. And first 6 for Asif. It was towards the bigger side of the ground. Fantastic shot, and he knew the ball had traveled the distance right after he struck. The sound so crispy. Nepal going on really well here.
They're not big boundaries here by any stretch of the imagination, but that was a fantastic blow. 12 fours, 3 sixes. In previous game, 8 sixes and 6 fours in their innings.
Here's the onside again. Didn't get to the middle of the bat this time, I suppose.
Speed boy.
This has been a wonderful innings by.
Man at long on is going to watch it sail over his head. Rohit Paudel elated with that. The captain claps on as Zohra finds another maximum, his 3rd. Nepal on the charge.
This was picked up very nicely by Sandeep Zohra, over long on for a 6. And off cutter ball by Jason Holder. Nicely picked away by Sandeep Zohra for a 6. The 3rd 6, as you said, Lenny, has moved to 49 of 33. A good partnership this, 85 of 62.
Yet another big selection call from Stuart Law has gone right. So many have called for this man to get into this T20I side more regularly. He's been given his chance, and he's shown all his class to make a 4th T20I 50. First coming against a Test nation, first against the West Indies for him. And he's played ever so well. Has come off 34 balls, 3 fours, 3 sixes.
You can see the strike rate, 147.1 for Sandeep Zohra. Asif Sheikh opened the batting. He's on 60 of 42. 3 sixes and 3 fours for Sandeep Zohra in his 50. Facing just 32 balls. 34 balls, I beg your pardon. Series, 3-match series for Nepal and West Indies. The first time a T20I bilateral series. 15 runs given away by him. Under 5 runs per over for him.
Pump towards long on, and again over his head. Zohra showing his power and his class to go with it. That's his 4th maximum.
Talking about Zadia bowling good overs, 3.1 overs for 15 runs. Ultimately gets a 6 in the last over of his spell.
Oh, 6 more. Massive. What a strike from Sandeep Zohra. Nepal are in dreamland here.
Sandeep Zohra just catching on to his partner Asif Sheikh. He's crossed his partner, 63 of just 38 deliveries. 100 partnership in 69 balls.
What a way way to go to that landmark 100 partnership. That's cleared the ropes by many a mile. Outstanding strike, probably the biggest six of the night. Just sublime from Sundeep Jura. And Nepal fans probably can't quite believe it's already a career best for him, passing the 56 he made against PNG. That was out in Hong Kong last year. And he just keeps going, but this time I think he might have holed out, hit it straight to the man. And the fun is going to end for the moment, but what an innings we've witnessed. Strike rate up over 160, career best numbers for Jura, but he perishes in the hunt for 3 consecutive sixes. But we're going to maybe just have a look at the front foot, Paresh. Surely not.
Sundeep Jura just held there by the umpire to check the front foot of the bowler.
Well, Asif Sheikh knows his cricket. He said, wait, you just wait. The umpires want to have a look upstairs. Surely not, young Jediah Blades. Surely you've kept your front foot behind that line by maybe just the barest of margins. Despite Sundeep Jura having retaken his position, he thought it was a no ball from looking up at the big screen. But Buddy Pradhan said just a millimetre, just something behind the line. It means that Jura's gone for 63. It's 143 for 4. Sliced away, and sliced all the way. What a stunning stroke from Gulshan Jah. How's he got this all the way for 6?
He timed it very well, Gulshan Jah. He's a very good timer of the ball, a good hitter, a big hitter as well. I think the bottom hand came into play.
Dumbstruck here. Don't know how he's got that up and away for 6. Like a bullet all the way into the gate. Clever comeback, the pace comes off. The fingers are rolled over the delivery.
Gulshan Jah talking to himself, just telling himself, I think, to keep your mind calm. Still 6.3 overs, 1.3 overs to go.
Oh, now, I think he's hit him. May well have a concussion check here because the short ball has just surprised Gulshan Jah, given his leg byes, and rightly, we will see the physio brought on. Paresh, I know your prowess with the bat. You were maybe a little more technically correct than Gulshan Jah up at the top of the order, but how, oh how, has he got this one all the way over the rope? It wasn't a bad delivery necessarily.
This was the ball that hit his helmet. A good bumper by Jason Holder. Let's hope he's fine, Gulshan Jah. He gave a thumbs up to Jason Holder when he asked him, are you okay or not?
Yeah, it was a really heavy blow. Good to see that he's okay and fit to continue. Now, let's have a look at this 6. How did he get this there all the way?
This is all the bottom hand that he used to play the shot. You can see that. Look at the use of the bottom hand.
Outstanding. And I think it's actually where Jason Holder's trying to bowl. He's trying to get it full and wide outside the off stump. Audacious in the way in which, as you say, gets that bottom hand through the stroke. Love the Nepal glove, the Nepal flag on the gloves as well.
And a deep extra cover. Short third, cover point, and mid-off is inside the circle.
Now, how's this one gone all the way? Almost an action replay, a mirror image, if you will. The first one belonged to Gulshan Jah. This one belongs to Asif Sheikh. The over ends in some style. It's 158 for 4. Gulshan Jah. Well, look at that. Outstanding batting again. The bottom hand coming through. Final over. It's Kyle Mayers to bowl it. How's that's the appeal, and it's given. Gets it full, gets it straight, and it's good enough to find the 5th wicket.
We were wondering who's going to...
It was really full. And yeah, it's the back foot. They don't come any easier than that. There's been 2 decisions tonight for Durga Subedi, and he said, I may as well not be here. Anyone would have given it out. Going to go on at the base of middle. It was short and sweet, 6 off 6. 158 for 5.
Leg stick. Coming right arm over.
Mohamed Adil Alam to the crease, his first international, could be run out here in 3 years instead. I think he's going to get 2 leg byes, and I think we're going to have another concussion check, because for the second time in 2 overs the helmet has been struck and the physio will have to scamper on. Good use of the short ball from Kyle Mayers. Rather remarkably, that was his first ever T20I wicket. He bowled so much in the franchise leagues, I couldn't believe that when our statistician told us. But another good bouncer.
Yes, it was right on the grill. Adil Alam, he must be shook by that delivery. Anyway, 2 runs added to Nepal's total, 160 for 5 in the last over of the innings.
Is this a very conscientious piece of leadership from Stuart Law and Rohit Powdell to get Mohamed Adil Alam, who'll be so nervous after that 3-year gap? Just 14 international appearances, and then obviously a very well publicised reasons why he hasn't been in the team, but back in. He's shown really good form. And he's got big power hitting levers. That has gone many a mile. Welcome back to international cricket, Mohamed Adil Alam.
Even though it was a full toss, the first ball he got a blow on his helmet, and the second ball he hit it for a maximum 6.
The reason I was going to ask you, is it a conscientious piece of leadership? Not going with Dipender Singh Airi, who's known as the 6 hitter, going with Adil Alam, giving him his chance back in to the red and blue of Nepal.
It's turning out to be a good decision by the captain and the coach.
Won't beat the captain there, right on the edge of the circle. Great moment for Mohamed Adil Alam. The power that Nepal have shown in the latter stages of this innings. They didn't hit a single 6 in the first 10 overs. They've hit 9 inside 10 overs in the second half.
Yeah, courtesy goes to Sundip Zora. 3 6s that he hit. And even Asif Sheikh and Gulshan Jah. And now, Mohamed Adil Alam.
Oh, he's missed out here. They're going to try and scamper. A run. No, it's all happening. The butterfingers kicking in, the dew potentially, maybe the humidity. West Indies looking a bit rattled for the second time in just 48 hours.
Yes, they have been. Apart from that 6, this has been a very good over by Kyle Mayers. Again, try to bowl a leg cutter going down the leg side.
Edged and edged for 4. The runs keep coming. 170's being crossed now. And it's a very, very satisfied looking captain, Rohit Powdell.
Yes, he must be very satisfied with the boys batting like that. Adil Alam getting an edge, fine. Down to third man boundary. Last ball to go.
Really good performance this from Nepal. Hugely impressive. Yeah, this is going to be gone. It'll be 2 for Mayers. The third ever so easy LBW decision for Durga Subedi, all coming at that end. I think he'll be satisfied with that, though. Mohamed Adil Alam back into international cricket. The only change to the team tonight. He's had his impact with 2 boundaries. And if you had offered Nepal 173 from their 20 overs, I think they would have taken it.
The last 5 overs yielded 65 runs, losing 3 wickets for Nepal. 10 runs per over scored in the last 5. More than 10, 12 runs per over. Did was dead in front. A very good performance by the batters of Nepal. Asif Sheikh